I've hit rock bottom 5 times, but I got back up once, and the whole world had to take notice. When you are nothing, the world shows you its true face. When you have no influence, no wealth, no reputation, even those who share your blood might turn their backs. Is it harsh? Yes, but it is the unvarnished truth of this world. When you stumble and fall, nobody asks, "Are you hurt?" They whisper, "What happened to him?" When your pockets are empty, they don't offer a hand. They take a step back, as if your misfortune were a disease they might catch. Life teaches you compassion through agony, so you learn its value the hard way. When you lose it all, the masks finally come off. Some who celebrated with you now avoid your gaze. Some who swore they would stand by you vanish like smoke in the wind. It is in that desolate silence you learn the cold equations of life. A family held together by money is nothing more than a transaction. A friendship built on mutual gain is a ticking bomb, waiting to explode. But the very few who remain, when you have absolutely nothing left to offer, those are the ones forged in fire. Those are your true tribe. Having nothing does not mean you are defeated. It simply means you are at the beginning of your epic. Do not shed tears when they underestimate you. Do not waste your breath arguing when they ridicule you. Just keep moving forward, because the dawn will answer all their doubts. Wealth, power, and renown. These things are never given freely. They are forged in the crucible of humiliation, agony, and silent endurance. No one climbs to the top without first being laughed at from the bottom. No one becomes unbreakable without first being shattered. The world's scorn, if you learn to wield it, becomes the very fuel for your ascent. The world does not listen to what you say, it only respects what you prove. You owe no one an explanation. You have no need for a defense. Just keep building, keep fighting, keep becoming the very person they swore you could never be. Because one day, when you finally rise, the same people who pretended you were invisible will speak your name in hushed, reverent tones. True success doesn't need to shout, it simply shines. When you are at your weakest, do not complain. Be silent. Be still. Be ruthlessly focused. Silence is not a sign of surrender. It is the sound of preparation. It is the sacred space where your pain is transmuted into power. And when you finally emerge, you will not need to say a word. Your very existence will be the answer they were looking for. They will say, "I remember when he was nothing." But by then, you will have no reason to remember their names. Being poor is not a source of shame. Thinking small is. Your financial situation can change. Your character is who you are. So even if you have nothing to your name, stand with an unbroken spine and declare, "I may be poor, but I am not weak. I may have little, but I have my dignity. I am not yet a success, but I swear I will never let them look down on me again." If these words echo in your soul, click that subscribe button, because this is more than just a channel. It is a gathering of eagles, a place where those who have been thrown to the wolves choose to return, leading the pack. 5 falls, 1 rise, 1 undying legend. There was a man who lost it all, not once, but 5 times. He was cast out from his dream, faced financial ruin, saw his career crumble to dust, and stared death in the face. But he refused to stay down. That man is Robert Downey Jr., the indestructible heart of Hollywood. His story began with a fall from grace. He was born into the spotlight, a prodigy with undeniable talent. But his own demons became his worst enemy. Addiction dragged him from the heights of stardom into the darkest pit of despair. He went from being a celebrated actor to a cautionary tale. He was arrested. He was in and out of rehab. He was fired. He became uninsurable. Hollywood, the town that had built him up, slammed its doors shut. The message was clear: you're finished. But a single spark remained. the belief of one person. His wife, Susan Levin, gave him an ultimatum: get clean or lose everything. He chose to fight, and a few brave souls like Mel Gibson took a chance on him when no one else would. He took a role in a small film, The Singing Detective. It wasn't a blockbuster. It wasn't a comeback. It was a single, painful step out of the darkness. The industry watched, doubted, waited for him to fail again. He didn't. But the world was not yet ready to forgive. He fought for years to prove he was reliable, taking small roles, rebuilding his reputation one day at a time. The shadow of his past was long. Every success was met with skepticism. He was still the fallen star, the liability. He was sober. He was working. But he was still trapped in the prison of his old identity. Then came the impossible bet. Marvel Studios was a fledgling company, betting its entire future on a single film about a second-tier superhero. They wanted a star, but every major actor in Hollywood turned them down. The director, Jon Favreau, saw something no one else did. He saw the pain, the wit, the fight in Robert's eyes. He saw Tony Stark. He fought for him. The studio said no, it was too risky, but Favreau insisted, "This is our guy." From the abyss, a hero was forged. In 2008, Iron Man hit theaters. It wasn't just a movie, it was a resurrection. The man who had been a punchline became the anchor of the biggest cinematic universe in history. He didn't just play a billionaire who built a suit of armor to save himself. He was that man. He had forged his own armor out of shame, pain, and a relentless will to live. He didn't just get his career back, he became the highest-paid actor on the planet. He didn't just earn respect, he became a global icon of redemption. Today, Robert Downey Jr. is not just an actor, he is a living testament, a symbol that proves your rock bottom can become the solid foundation upon which you rebuild your empire. The lesson: it is not the fall that defines you, it is the refusal to stay down. He faced addiction, prison, public humiliation, and professional exile. But through it all, he never stopped asking, "What do I have left to begin again?" And the answer was always the same: himself. So if life has pushed you into the abyss, remember his story. If you still have the will to fight, you have not lost. If you are still willing to take one more step, you still have a chance. And if there is still a flicker of fire left in your soul, the world has not defeated you. The world doesn't care about your past, only the legend you become. Be the comeback, not the cautionary tale. One day, you will be glad you hit subscribe today. Do it now.